Hi, this is Roger. Thanks for dropping by. As a response to a comment, basically, while I was watering, I was doing a CalMAG feed, and some plants warranted a note about, the effect on calcium and the potential to push on new growths and new structures within the plant. It might be worth mentioning that while you're dosing your plants up with CalMAG, don't forget the mag bit. It's not just calcium you're giving your plants. I mean, certainly in my brand there's iron in there as well, and obviously the magnesium. There's a little bit of nitrogen in there too, but we know plants use that, so we won't worry about that bit. But magnesium is one of those funny elements because it's a major contributor to the chlorophyll production. And we all know that the chlorophyll gives the leaves its green colour and just basically allows them to work. It gets the photosynthesis going, which we all know we need. But magnesium is one of those funny ones because it works with other things, and although too much magnesium probably doesn't do much harm to the plant directly, indirectly, because of the way it works, it can mess about with things like potassium, which is one of the the NPK bits, the major sort of things in there, and also iron as well. And the consequences are that the way the magnesium works around the plant and combines with some of the other elements to do its job, it can cause a potassium deficiency, and you really don't want that. So just remember, when you're dosing up with CalMAG, it's not just calcium that's going in there. The magnesium is in there in reasonable quantities as well, and too much of that has an effect on some of the other elements, and it can cause deficiencies in the plant in places you might not expect. That's all I can say. I mean, I'm no expert on all this stuff, but too much magnesium can start causing problems. I'm not sure too much calcium can cause problems, because the plant just sort of dumps it somewhere in the plant, and once it's plonked in that place, it's immobile, so it just sits there doing nothing basically once it's been allocated, and then obviously the new parts of the plant, if there isn't any more calcium coming in, you've got a deficiency again. So bumping up the calcium, I'm happy with that, but just think about what you're up to. And too much of the CalMAG may introduce more magnesium than the plant needs, and if it has more than it needs, the magnesium starts messing about with some of the other elements and can cause some problems in other areas. So don't go too mad. Just remember, it's a supplement. It's not your main fertiliser, it's a supplement to your main fertiliser. Now, I'll have to qualify that. My fertiliser's got calcium and magnesium in it, and under normal circumstances there's enough there without the CalMAG. I just use the CalMAG as a little extra boost now and again, and I emphasise the now and again. I'm not feeding my plants with it, it's a supplement. I just add it in now and again, and in low doses too. But some fertilisers don't have the calcium and magnesium, so the CalMAG would really come into its own, under those circumstances. It would really, boost your plants up and do the world of good. But again, the fertilisers without the calcium and magnesium in them are normally expected to be used with tap water, and there is an expectation that the calcium and the magnesium is in the tap water. That's not always true. You can have really, really soft tap water which has got hardly any calcium in it at all, so you may have a deficiency in that area. And magnesium may or may not even be present in tap water. It might be present in such low quantities as to be, almost useless. And without knowing what's in your tap water, which most of us don't, it's difficult to work that way. I mean, I know my RO water's got nothing in it, so whatever my plants get is what I've added myself, and I like it that way. you know, good quality clean rainwater is in a similar position. There's not much in it at all, so what you add in is known, you know, and that's the way I like to work. But just remember that CalMAG is a supplement, not your main feed. That's all I'm trying to say. And you know, if in doubt, go and look it up, you know, do a bit of research. It's very easy to just take as read, but you know, I'm one of those that even if a so-called expert tells me this, I still go and double check it. I still go and look it up because I enjoy looking things up. You know, that's just me. Not everybody does, I know. But yeah, just go steady with your CalMAG. Don't rely on it as a fertiliser, because a fertiliser, it ain't. It's a supplement. So go steady what you're doing. Don't go mad, I think is the simple answer. Don't go mad. And if you're going to add supplements in, aim low rather than aim high. You know, it's the way to go really with orchids. They're not high feeders, generally speaking. You know, just small amounts on a frequent basis seems to do the job. And excess fertilisers just don't, you know, they may not do any direct harm, but they'll start causing problems in places. You know, they break your media down faster and things like that. So a little and often seems to work well. See you next time. Thanks for dropping by.